Coming up.
Here we go for roadkill. Here we go. Eat me. Looks pretty fresh.
It looks pretty cute.
My plan for the rabbit roadkill is to make some nice things for my family.
I like to use hair over dental floss. I know it sounds gross, but this just works as a great system. Doesn't cost me anything.
PR executive and single mother Kia Cambridge shares her suburban Wisconsin apartment with her 18-year-old college-bound son, Alex.
Hi, Mom. I never have flossed my teeth with my hair before, ever.
Morning. Love of my life, love of my heart, my son Alex is gonna be moving out soon, so now we're really tightening the purse strings.
My mom wants to save money for me for college. I have to grab a measuring cup and the cup I'm gonna pour it in because I have to make sure it's only half a cup full. That gets kind of annoying after a while.
Alex really gets irritated with things that I propose on how we can save money around here.
Well, I'll see you later.
Love you. Bye. Every Monday, I go in, I get my latte, then I bring it home. To save money, I usually buy one large cup, and then I ration it out over the days. By rationing out the latte over 3 days, I'm able to enjoy the latte for a third of the cost. The lipstick marks indicate how many times that I've had to reheat this cup of coffee. On maybe the third day, it seems like you get this film on top that you gotta take off. That part's disgusting, but there's good stuff underneath that.
Her coffee moments are probably the most absurd. Coffee cup's like all stained and has lipstick all over it, and it's just kind of gross.
I keep my chewed pieces of gum in the freezer because it helps preserve the flavor. I usually chew one piece every 3 days. See, I start with a piece on Sunday. Ride that out till about Tuesday. Then we get to Wednesday, that's when I treat myself with a whole new piece of gum. With this system, I don't spend more than $10 a year on gum.
I refuse to try that because I don't even like gum after like 2 hours, much less like 3 days. You don't need to do that much to save money.
Most professional women spend about $2,000 a year on their hair alone, just on the hair. I think it's much cheaper to wear wigs because I don't do hair styling. I don't like hair cutting. I don't color my hair. I don't really even use any styling products.
When I was younger, I would be at a mall. It would be kind of interesting to find my mom because I never knew where she was because of the wig, so I'd have to either think back to what she was wearing that day or what wig she had on. I would describe my mom as a very good person who just has a few screws loose. She gets very obsessed with saving money.
To join a gym, people spend about $60 to $200 on a membership. I personally like to get out of the house to exercise.
Okay, breathe in, let's go up. Let's fold our arms and reach through them into upward facing dog and into prayer pose. Good.
Yoga mat's usually about $50. I didn't have to pay a dime for this.
Bring your right foot forward. And we're gonna go into warrior one. Bring your body up. Take a nice breath. You guys are doing great.
A specialty yoga class can cost about $10 to $20 per class.
We'll start with the left.
I'm not going to pay for yoga.
All right, guys, you did very, very well. That's the end of class today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.
Namaste.
Our classes are part of the local parks and recs, so she can sign up for free anytime she wants.
Food can be a distraction to other things that we need to get done.
I like that crab, it's good.
Alex and I will eat a buffet every day, once a day.
I grew up going to buffets a lot, and she would really make sure I had a lot to eat and have that last us.
We eat one time a day, and we just pile it in. You know, I'm gonna miss you. You know, I'm gonna miss you a lot. You're the light of my life, and I wanted to talk to you about something. Now, your room. I want to sublet your room.
But where am I gonna stay when I come back up?
A nice, clean, quiet motel. How about the chaise lounge? With my son moving out, I want to take advantage of the empty nest.
I don't feel good about my mom renting my room, but that's what she wants. I'll have to let her do it. I am sad because I will miss my mom because she has been very nice to me and good to me my whole time here.
Mother loves you very, very much.
But I won't miss her frugal ways at all. I was expecting to leave with my whole bedroom, but instead all I got was my computer, an air mattress, and some clothes.
I'm really glad that Alex made the sacrifice to leave his things behind, because now I'm able to rent this place out. Trying to create boundaries so that we can section off the space between tenant and myself. Hi, you're here for the sublet?
Yes.
Yes, come on in, come on in. Okay. Right this way. Yeah, so just watch your step here. Now we're coming in here.
What is this?
That's a sheet. So
What is this gonna always be here?
that's a divider.
I feel bad for the tenant who has to live with her because she's just such a cheapskate and she's such a pain in the butt sometimes.
The other things on the other side of the sheet are not included unless you pay for them. So the washer and dryer, they're on the other side of the sheet.
I think any new tenant's gonna be pretty surprised.
How big is this place?
That's about 950 square feet.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, give it a test drive.
Yeah, this is a nice bed.
We do have a fridge here for you. We have a hot plate.
So wait, there's no kitchen?
No, there is.
Oh, okay. So then why is that in here?
Well, the fridge and the stove, they're turned off. What you're paying for here is the common area, the bedroom, and the bathroom.
Well, this is kind of like an inconvenience for me.
It's very possible that some of the new tenants will back out the minute that she starts going over the rules.
She told me there was a kitchen and I had to pay more for a kitchen, which, who does that?
When I first saw the sheet, I thought it was very trashy. I don't want to see that sheet there when I walk home every day.
I'm getting some mixed emotions, mixed reviews on the place. Are you leaning towards a yes here, or?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards a yes.
Right. Rand is exactly the tenant I was looking for, exactly. Now I found him.
I can accept the curtain. As long as it's quiet on the other side of the curtain, I'm okay.
Hi, my name is Vicki Smith, and I'm an extreme cheapskate. Here's my husband, John. He's a butcher. We have 10 children. 5 still live at home. There. And I've always just been a cheapskate. And the more kids I have, the cheaper I've gotten.
I like this one.
You like that one? Yeah, that's a custom one. When I have to come up with birthday or Christmas presents, we do a lot of homemade.
Vicki can make gloves and her little hats and things, and we can save money by using them for gifts.
Okay, let's do it. If I have a project that requires real fur and I was to go out and buy that fur from the store, it's exorbitantly priced. So
Here we go for roadkill. Here we go. Eat meat. Here we go for roadkill.
Furs are expensive, but if you can find it along the road, it can be a lot cheaper.
it saves me hundreds of dollars. Something's fluffy.
It's a fox.
It's kind of weird to go find animals on the side of the road that probably have bugs in them.
This one's not gonna work. I think we better go.
I don't need every piece of roadkill on the road. I need something usable.
My mission was to find good roadkill on the road. And if it's fresh, and good, I'm a butcher. I have no problem whatsoever eating something that's fresh and good.
The other roadkill that we found was a bunny.
Looks pretty fresh.
It looks pretty cute.
The pelt was still good, the legs were still good, and so that was quite a find. she'll make something out of it. Maybe she'll make me a wallet one of these times.
My plan for the rabbit roadkill is to make some nice things for my family and for our neighbors. I'm gonna make these cute little purses because kids really like them. Nice. We're gonna sew it, and then we'll flip it inside out, and you won't even see the edges. It'll just be this cute little fur bag. I'm excited to have my neighbors Tammy and Yoshi for dinner. Tonight we're serving barbecued rabbit and a tossed salad made with flowers that we've gathered.
Why do we need these?
We're gonna make a really pretty salad for dinner, okay?
Let's go find something tasty looking.
It's so fun to be able to walk outside and know what you can pick and put in your salad, and it doesn't cost you a cent.
Smell this one. This one doesn't smell tasty. Ew, huh? Gross. Why don't we just buy something from the store?
Because it costs money, and we're cheap.
I never eat these flowers.
But they taste good.
It tastes gross. I just tried it.
Well, you shouldn't really be eating it unless it's washed, because the cows came through here.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly. It's a gourmet salad at a rock bottom price. Free.
We're gonna have our next door neighbors over for dinner tonight.
Don't you love how all our plates match?
Why don't they match?
I'm not gonna buy a whole new set. We've got plenty of dishes. You got it. When I invited Tammy and Yoshi, I just asked them to bring their own chairs.
I got it.
Yoshi, let's put you right next to Soraya. Then we'll put Tammy, and then what's your name? Cody, let's put you next. Okay.
I guess we might as well dig in. I've been waiting all day for this. How about some barbecued rabbit there, Yoshi?
There goes Easter. Somebody killed the Easter bunny. Terrible. I can't eat it.
Strangely, this tastes just like chicken.
I'm gonna try some of your salad.
Oh.
What do you have in here?
There's clover and sage blossoms.
Is this a regular thing for you too, is to pick
Other people's
weeds?
yard trimmings?
They were our yard trimming.
It was weeds, all weeds. Dandelions, flowers, clovers, things that you just don't normally eat, at least in my world. Okay.
Okay, I have a little surprise for you. Can you take?
Oh, wow.
These are all things we made out of roadkill.
Oh.
Can you take one of those? That's for you.
I want to take one.
And one for you.
Oh, Corbin.
And I know you wanted it.
Corbin, you don't need that. It's just not my thing, picking up roadkill.
I thought it was kind of neat because rabbit foots have always been something I had when I was a little kid. Make it and then keep it. Maybe it's better luck.
And would you like one? And Tammy, would you like one?
Oh, that's nice.
We use all parts of the rabbit.
You can see that.
It's pretty cool.
I don't think you missed a thing.
Yeah, we're cheap.
Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time. You smell good. Let me just, all right, go find your daddy. If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than shelling out $1. My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never that dirty. It just makes sense to use the same water. I'm Melody Rose, and I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
My wife is always working at trying to save money and shrink our budget.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub, then Ronnie, and it saves us a lot of money.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower here and there. Can't really do much because my parents like to save water.
Think about how much water a bathtub uses. I bet there's probably, what, 20, 25 gallons? 4 of us, that's 100 gallons a day. I mean, think about it. How stupid is that? I ration our shampoo and body wash. I just pour about that much in there. Oh, that's enough for a month. If we run out, everybody's out of luck, so everybody's really good about rationing.
By rationing her family's use of soap and shampoo, Melody manages to keep bottles for over 6 months. In fact, she's found a way to save on almost all of their household supplies.
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town. Pick up 1 sheet, you don't need more than that. You crumple it up, you use it, and then you put it, when you get done, into this bag. And when this bag's full, we take it out and burn it. But I'm not gonna do this one because I haven't used it and I don't wanna waste it. I've had people say, here, let me buy you a roll of toilet paper. It's not that I can't buy a roll of toilet paper. I don't need to, we don't need it. Now, sometimes I've come in here, I've got boys in the family, they don't always replace newspapers. I've insulated this window with newspapers, keeps the light out, helps with heating and cooling, and saves me if I'm on the toilet and I need something, all I gotta do is lift this window, and there's me some more toilet paper.
We try to keep our electric bill as low as possible by making sure the lights are not being used.
We do have electricity. See, it's on. That's it. I'm not gonna waste any more. We have electricity in this house. I don't use it. I use a lantern. I'm not gonna run up no $100 electric bill. That, to me, sometimes makes me have a heart attack. There's some people in our family, like my daughter, my mother-in-law, who thinks our cheapskate ways are a little out there. You getting enough water?
I hope so. I can wash a laundry basket full of dirty clothes as fast as an electric washing machine.
We just want the smells and the dirt out.
Looks like got all the soap out of it.
Squeeze out the red one. The red one's clean.
We bring him out again.
Why don't you give me another shirt in here? He's better than a ringer washer. He has the muscles and the strength to do it, and he always does it with a smile on his face, no matter what I ask him to do. It smells good. That's what I like about it. We've been doing this at least 3 years. It's something we enjoy doing as a family, and it gets us out doing something together. There was no reason to waste our money on the other stuff.
By doing her laundry outside, Melody saved herself $2,000 on a washing machine, and she also uses her backyard to save on the cost of another appliance.
We had a small chest freezer that went out, and instead of just throwing it away, we come up with the idea of burying it in the ground.
We got some eggs. This here is some home butchered pig. Apple pie moonshine. The great thing about this refrigerator, it doesn't cost a dime to run this. You get 100 degrees outside, and if this is in the sun, that's not good. You have to keep it in the shade. But the ground keeps it at about 55 degrees inside. The meat, well, we'll keep it in there no more than a week. The eggs, being unwashed, they will last probably a month or more.
Oh, I definitely see why some people see our behaviors as over the top, but I don't care about being normal.
I think my parents are a little obsessed with being cheapskates.
Starting out, we weren't quite as extreme as we are now.
After a while, it just became a challenge and say, hey, let's see how much we can save this week. And we just kind of made it a game, and it just barrel rolled from there. The most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs or any kind of costs like that is I removed my own teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer, and I sit there and chip it and chip it and chip it until I can knock it out. Every once in a while, I've been known to take it and whack it really hard. You get knocked out for a minute, you come to and you finish.
Thanks to all of her cost-saving measures, Melody and her family get by on just $1,000 a month. But her expenses are about to double with a visit from her daughter, son-in-law, and their 3 kids.
She's gonna come to visit with us for 2 weeks. I am super excited to see my new grandchild, but that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I don't know where they're gonna sleep. It's just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king-size bed. Wintertime, it saves a lot on heating bills because we have the body heat, but we don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here and just go to sleep at night. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep that's not going to cost us any money.
Melody Rose sticks to a monthly budget of $1,000. For her family of 4, it's more than enough money, but adding any further expenses could throw off her finances entirely.
My daughter called, and she's coming to stay for 2 weeks.
That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I've got to use the same amount that I always do. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house.
I'm setting up this tent for me and my family to sleep in. My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house. We've done this before, so it's not a big deal. My family and I, we've slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up. It's kind of old news to us.
A lot of people would have, found a rental house or something like that while they were waiting. People were acting like, oh my gosh, you lived in a tent for 3 months? These are the same people who go pay to stay at a resort. I mean, why don't you just give me a dollar bill and let me burn it for you?
Home sweet home for the next 2 weeks.
My daughter's lifestyle is very different from ours. Once she moved away, she moved off to a city, and she's wasteful. We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water. So we're gonna have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not gonna let us turn on the hot water heater. Honey, we gotta find that old horse trough.
Okay.
Brandy is not gonna take a bath in our bath water. And you know her, honey, after 4 of us have been in there, she says it's gross. You know how she is.
All right. Here it is.
But it has a big hole in the bottom.
Probably line this with plastic.
Let's take it around front. I think just right out here.
Okay.
This is gonna be great. I really think what we need to do is boil some water on a campfire so I'm not using my electricity from my stove.
Look who's coming. Yep.
Grandbaby's here, grandbaby's here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Oh, he's precious. Grandma gets to hold him. Yes. I'm your new grandma. Phineas, hi. Hey,
Wow. Me and my mom are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country girl.
You want to see where we're staying?
They don't use lights in the house. They use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
Look over on your left. See the tent? That's where we're going to stay. That's my new home if you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
I got a big surprise for you. I know how you love taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all to take. We've been boiling water. See? We're trying to accommodate you where you'll be happy.
Yeah, don't you like it?
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there. Let him see. It'll be okay. See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme. They used to just do little stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost a contest to see how much money they can save.
That'll keep it going the whole time for you, and there's a pot. You need more hot water?
You just dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it, and you can have hot water for the next 2 weeks. She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
Hey, Mom, what are we eating?
Squirrel dumplings. Boys shot a couple of squirrels earlier, so squirrel dumplings. Frog legs, too. They got some frogs. Nice plump ones. Honey, they pay good money for them in them fancy French restaurants. You get it for free. You ought to be happy.
I can't wait.
You might want to turn that big one. Look how pretty them look, girl. Are you going to be sick? Look at that. Him like squirrel dumplings. That's a boy after Grandma's own heart. Using your baby as a guinea pig. Guinea pig, we gotta try that sometime.
Thanks, it sounds kind of good.
I highly doubt my parents will ever change their cheapskate ways now that they've adapted to it.
I don't think there's a limit at all to how far I'll go to save money.